I'm here at the Capitol building in Sacramento, California, where Gig Car Share has launched the largest all-electric car sharing fleet with 260 Chevy Bolts. It is definitely the future, and this is why I'm excited to be here. It's a project between two companies. It's being launched by the AAA of Northern California, and some of the investment comes from Electrify America to make sure that the fleet is really all electric. Now, as you guys know, Electrify America is basically a baby of Volkswagen Group. It was funded by the money that was set aside by Volkswagen Group as a result of Dieselgate, and doing a lot of cool things. As you remember, I already covered the Envoy launch here in Sacramento a few months earlier, and of course Electrify America fast charging network is growing with every day. There's a couple of them literally down the street here. You can charge up to 350 kilowatts, so it is a big deal, with especially for those people who are getting the CCS compatible all-electric cars like a Taycan or an e-tron and so forth. But these cars, the Chevy Bolts, can also charge using the Electrify America network. Now, it is all app-based. It's really cool. So basically, it's kind of like Uber or Lyft or Zipcar, where you can just whip out your app. You find the nearest car, you get in there and you can pay per minute, per hour, or per day, which is pretty cool. So and it's pretty affordable. I mean, I had a code that I used, but even if I didn't, this was pretty affordable and a good alternative to Uber, or maybe even renting a car. Especially if you're renting an electric car, this is definitely a much better choice. Now, so what is the Electrify America involvement with the AAA and the Gig share service?
So we're supporting all these services by helping them secure the assets, the actual electric cars themselves. But more importantly, these services will be impossible to operate unless you had a really robust infrastructure network for EV charging. So we have 13 charging station locations here in Sacramento, several here in downtown. I think you did a story on our one of our really cool downtown locations, 16 and L at the CNCDA location. And all these, especially the Gig service, doesn't have any dedicated charging where you park the car and plug it in. So the fleet team has to be able to have ready, quick access to DC fast chargers in this case, which Electrify America is supporting, and allow them to get the car charged quickly, back in the street, and rent it again.
I am very excited about Electrify America and all the projects that are coming out of that. But I also mentioned that this project is being launched by AAA, and it is also a big deal because they're kind of also shifting their focus into the all-electric shareable mobility. Let me tell you a little bit about that as well. Before that, just a quick reminder that this video and this channel is sponsored by Byton. Check out their M-Byte, the all-electric SUV, scheduled to come here to the U.S. and Europe next year, starting at only $45,000 in over 50,000 reservations made around the world. You should be one of them. It takes absolutely $0 to reserve one in about 60 seconds. So go to byton.com or check out their link in the description of this video. All right, so let's talk about the connection between GigShare and AAA, because it is their baby. You're with AAA, so I can only assume you're here to hand out one of those free maps to us, right?
Oh, it's even better. We're actually launching the nation's largest all-electric car sharing fleet today. We've had 100 cars that were operating for about the last 6 weeks in Sacramento, and today we're bringing in the remaining 160 cars.
Well, let's say I live here in Sacramento or in the city where you guys are going to expand to, and I want to get one. What is the process?
Well, it's really easy. So this is all an app-based service. You download the Gig app. And so far, over 20,000 Sacramento residents have already done so. We were hoping for 10,000 by today, but we are at 20,000. So we're really excited that the city is excited. But basically, you just download the app on your phone, log in with your driver's license and information, and you can go find a car.
Now, I tried this app earlier today, and it was really simple to use, but I wanted to talk to somebody who's been using it already, and turns out that my production assistant, Michael, has been doing just that. In the last week, he did a few rental runs with one of these Bolts, so I figured I'll pick his brain about it.
Yeah, I used it a couple of days ago. My car broke down, and I had to go to school. I'm a full-time student as well, and I needed a car to go to school because I can't miss class, and so I just looked on the app, found a Gig car that was near me, and my school even has public free charging, so I was able to charge the car at school for free and park it for free. and it helped me out through my day, and it wasn't even too expensive.
So as you probably understand, this is just a beginning. This is a sort of a test run, a pretty serious one nevertheless. So I'm definitely going to keep my eyes on it because I live here. So I'm seeing these cars already on the street. And today, obviously, they just completely flooded downtown Sacramento. So we'll definitely keep you guys updated on that, especially when they expand to other markets. They are already in San Francisco Bay Area, but they're using plug-in hybrid Priuses there and hybrid Priuses there. So they're not completely all electric, but I'm sure it's coming as well. Don't forget to get on our VIP list. It's an exclusive newsletter that we send out every Saturday for you guys to get some exclusive stories that you don't see on this channel. And of course, don't forget to join my Patreon page, where the only place where you can watch this live. All right, guys, I'm looking forward to your comments. Other than that, see you next time, and remember to stay charged.